What's going on, Salt Strong Nation? Today I want to talk to you guys about my new favorite lure to catch trout with at the jetty, and that is the Power Prawn. This is a really effective and versatile lure, and probably most important for somebody that's not used a lot of artificials before, this can be a really easy one to pick up. And I'm going to show you guys how to work this lure today. You're going to see the retrieves and everything else, but all the footage you're going to see is from one trip. And in fact, this lure was put in the hands of somebody that's not used a lot of artificials before. I took my neighbor out with me, and he was using this on the jetty as somebody that's never used artificials on the jetty. He caught probably 20-25 trout, and together we ended up with about 50 trout between 18 and 22 inches. So a really great effective lure to catch a lot of fish with, a lot of big fish with, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to use it today. So let's go ahead and jump into some on the water footage so you can see exactly how to use this lure and how effective it can be.
All right, so I've got the Power Prawn on a pretty heavy jig head. It's a 1/2 ounce. Again, in these inlets, it's a little bit quicker current. Now, depending on where you live, you might need an ounce or an 1.5 ounces. You can even bump it down if you've got a slower current inlet, but it's all about trying to get to the bottom with the lightest weight possible. So it takes me about 10 seconds. I just got to feed the line down, speed it up here real fast. All right, so we're on the bottom now, and we remember these trout are ambush predators. They're sitting in between the rocks on the bottom. So we want to get that shrimp up out of the rocks, give it 2 hard pops, and usually those trout will pick it up when it's coming back down. So 2 hard pops, there we go, just like that. That is textbook right there. There we go, right there. Pop, pop. Let's settle back down. Ooh, that was a bite. Pop. Oh, there we go. There's one. Oh, and he's off.
Ooh, that's a deep one. There he is.
Good Lord. You've got the hot hand, man.
Well, I've been fishing for 40 years longer than you have.
There we go.
There you go. I just don't lose it. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh yeah, I hit a good one too. This is a good trout. Daggone. Oh boy.
Whoa, that's a nice fish there. Go over?
Yeah.
That's about the most. Oh, there he is. Just a little bit.
Wow, look at that, man.
And look how he inhaled it. These fish are on the bite. A little more sharp than that. Can you bring that a little bit more?
I feel like I'm not getting to the bottom.
Yeah, but you almost do it once and do a count.
There we go.
But you gotta get to the bottom.
I got one. Look at this trout.
7, 8, 9.
Look at this guy.
10, 11. Whoa, nice. 12, 13, 14. That's 14 up down. That's a nice fish. He's over 20. He's 22, right?
No, I
Beautiful fish.
bet you he's 19. Pop, pop. Pick that slack up. Pop, pop. There's one. Oh man, that was a good hit. Just missed him.
Ooh, look at that big back on it.
Got one. Little guy.
Look at that. Yeah, he's got some girth to him too.
Pop, pop. Let that settle back down. Pop, pop. Settle back down. Oh man, that was one right there. There we go. There's one. He came back for it. I knew I felt something. This is a good one right there.
So before I wrap up, some really important things to mention. Make sure that you are working this lure with the current. As you guys saw, we had an outgoing tide for most of this trip, so I was putting it up into the current. A lot of these trout are sitting down at the bottom, as I mentioned. They're looking up, waiting for bait to pass over those rocks. So make sure that you cast it up current, start bouncing it back, and a lot of times if you're making that good connection with the bottom, you bounce it right back up, let it settle down, you'll get picked up in between those rocks really quick. And make sure that you're using the right size jig head. As I mentioned earlier, if you need to use an ounce to get to the bottom, definitely do that. I was using a ½ ounce for most of the video, but I would say if you're in an inlet that's got really heavy current flow, you'll probably need to bounce it up to an ounce or even an ounce and a half. Just make sure that you're able to feel that bottom and you're able to know that you're in the strike zone of those fish, because you could be working the lure correctly, but if it's not at the right depth, you're likely not going to get hit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tip, and if you want to pick up some of these power prawns, we've got them at fishstrong.com at 20% off for Salt Strong Insiders, so definitely check these out. Guys, thank you again so much for watching. If you want to see more awesome tips on how to catch a lot of fish inshore or on the jetties, I highly recommend you join us at saltstrong.com. And if you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the best online fishing club in America, because we literally guarantee we're going to help you catch more fish while saving time and money on your tackle. We do this by providing you with premium education, a private insider community with thousands of reports published daily, and discounts on the best saltwater fishing tackle in the industry right now. So we're looking forward to seeing you join us in the Salt Strong Insider Club soon, and thanks again for watching.